Hello once again, witchy people. I'm back between the autumn equinox and Samhain, and to me, I like to talk about this time of year because I think it's an incredibly, I was going to say dead part of the year. It feels very, there's not a lot going on. Of course, you do have, like, you know, the full moon, we have the moon coming into Libra and everything else. But it's a very, I don't know. It's an unsettling month because nothing much seems to happen until Samhain. Between the autumn equinox and Samhain, there's not a lot going on. And whether that comes from, whether it's just me because my father was Jewish, you would think I would remember this. But something, it's part of the Jewish calendar where there are no main celebratory or festival days or anything like that. It's like kind of like a month of no special days. And maybe that's where it comes from. But there's not a lot going on. And so I find it's a time that I become very self-absorbed, really. I do become very introspective and kind of even more so start to think about how I'm going to finish off this pagan year and kind of start afresh in November. Now, as I said, it's, and no pun intended when I say it's a dead month, you know, because it's coming up to Halloween and stuff, you know, that's it. No pun intended. I think it's worse this year than I think any other year. And partly that is because of the pandemic. I think, if we're honest, it's thrown us all off. And we're not, for the most part, not able to really celebrate in the way we usually do. We can't... I think we've lost spontaneity. Everything now has to be planned, you know, and set out, and it's, I like spontaneity. I'd like to be surprised. I don't, if something is planned, I quite often don't look forward to it. Excuse me. Quite often I will dread it. So yeah, I like spontaneity, and because of the pandemic, we've lost, I think, a lot of that spontaneity. So we've had to alter the way we practice anyway. But yeah, there is this sort of like dead spot almost where, for me, it's very much an introspective time. But because of the way everything's changed, what I've decided to do during this time now is just make stuff for the store and try and keep that going. Try to keep everyone happy. Yeah, it's very much a time of not necessarily new beginnings, but renew beginnings for me. Now, going back quite a while ago, I had a go at making, and this was years and years and years ago, I had a go at making cold press soap, and I loved it. But I have cats and a dog, and so I don't think making cold press soap is going to be really something that I'm going to be able to do comfortably and safely at the moment. So I decided that I would renew my passion for soap making and start making melt and pour soap. And this takes me on to something else. I don't know whether it's because of the attitude I've got and the whole aura about me that's a bit at the moment. But I have had so many orders gone. The universe is telling me not to order anything else online. I have had things go missing, the wrong things sent. I ordered some incense. I ordered 7 packs of incense. It didn't arrive in my order pack. So I wrote to the company and said, you didn't send me my incense. Where's my incense? They said, we're really sorry. We will send you the missing 7 packs now. And they sent me 1 pack. And now I've tried to get hold of them again. Where am I missing 6 packs of incense and they're ignoring me. With the Mountain Paw soap making, I wanted to make my son's other half wanted me to make soap especially for her, which I would love to do. And it's all planned. All I need is the honey base. I've got this shea butter. I just need the honey Mountain Paw base. So I ordered it, found it at a company. It's really easy to get hold of in America, really difficult to get hold of here in the UK. Found a company that had it, ordered it, they sent it. They didn't send me honey, they sent me hemp. I ordered some really nice cloak pins. And it's basically 2 pins. It also could be used as collar pins. So 1 in each collar, but they are cloak pins. So it's a pin for each side of your cloak that hold your cloak together with a chain or 2 in between. The first batch went missing in the post. I ordered them again. They sent the wrong ones. Ordered them again. Sent the ones back. Ordered them again. The ones they sent weren't very good quality. Ordered them again. They sent them again. They still weren't very good quality. I gave up. So I do think it's partly, I think it's my own, maybe it's my own attitude. You know, it's that whole effect of being a bit and blur. It is affecting, it's a ripple effect, and it's bringing me bad mojo. Bad mojo. No, I don't know why. It's just, like I said, maybe it's because I set up in my head that things don't happen, or things happen slowly, or things just don't go quite right at this time of year. That it's coming back on me now. But I think maybe that is because I'm dwelling on stuff that is going wrong rather than the positive things. Last night, I had a visitor, a very, very dear old friend, absolute tart. Sorry. It's the only way he can be described. He's an absolute tart, but a lovely, lovely, lovely man with it. You often hear me talk about Miss Lizzie. It's her brother. I call him Mr. Ricky. There you go, Mr. Ricky. I haven't seen him for so many years, and he just dropped in for a visit, and it was so amazing to see him. Even though the house was a mess, I had no makeup on. I hadn't had my dinner. You know, everything was. It was. When I say the house was a mess, I mean the house. It's still a mess now. I've arranged the camera so you can only see this bit. If I turned it just a few inches either way, it's a absolute mess. So there you go. Like I said, I have decided, like I said, to really make a lot of things for the shop in this sort of, like, I suppose I could call it a downtime. You know, it's a restful time. It's that last time of thinking and introspection and what have I achieved and what am I going to do and how am I going to finish off this pagan year and how am I going to start the new year. And definitely I would like to start off with a huge bang in my store, and I do mean bang as in lots of sales and everything, but of course to have sales you have to have product, and I haven't been putting as much effort into my store as I should have done. And as you may have noticed over the past few weeks, that has changed. I am putting a bit more effort in, but still not as much effort as I should be putting in. I am still being a little bit lazy. I've got some key rings, not even half made, that I've got my herb boxes, the apothecary boxes to put in. They're not finished yet. My gemstone boxes to put in, they're not finished yet. And then I've decided that I'm going to go back and make some soap. And that will be in store as well. So yes, and the last thing I wanted to waffle on about is we are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. It's now between sort of like maybe 500 and 800, there was a huge leap. And it went really, really quick. And it was like a subscriber every day. Bang, 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 bang. Which was great. And really loved it. Still do love it. Actually love the fact that, you know, people sign on to listen to this stuff. I don't think anything I say is invalid or not valid. I just think I waffle a bit. Anyway. So yes, from 800 up to now, and I think we're at about 960 now. It's been a long, hard slog. So I don't know how long it's going to be. I was hoping before Christmas, before Yule, Christmas, before the end of this annual year, whatever you call it, before the end of December, that we'd reach 1,000. I don't know if I will or not. It's that magic number. Once you get to 1,000, things become a lot easier on YouTube, because people can start placing your channel in, you get that little square sometimes up in the corner. You can't be in that little square up in the corner advertised by someone else unless you have at least 1,000 subscribers. So, and like I said, YouTube are changing that algorithm all the time. They're worse than Etsy. So when we reach 1,000 subscribers, there is something else I wanted to talk about. Okay, and it is to do with the incense. The incense that I ordered that didn't turn up. And then they give me one box. It is, of course, Witch's Curse by Stanford. Now this is, we always used to call it the Black Collection, the Stanford Black. Because all the different boxes, whether it was Werewolf Bite, Wizard Spell, Witch's Curse, was it Pixie Dust, Mermaid something, Fairy something, Demon's Lust was another one. They all came in black boxes, and just the colour of the writing was different. And they all had a little, like, see, there's a little witch there, and there's a little witch down at the bottom, just a silhouette, and on the back. So that's what the box is about, and it was always the black, Stanford Black Collection. And I don't know when they started to change it, but they started to change it, and they're doing, I think there's, instead of 12 incense cones in a pack, there's 15, but they are a lot more expensive. They've really upped their price. And the new the colour for Witch's Curse is purple. And the reason I know this isn't because I have any of the new Witch's Curse incense, is I did not know until quite recently that Stanford did fragranced oil blends that match their black incense set. I did not know this. I also only found out a couple of weeks ago that Witch's Curse is eucalyptus. I did not know that either. I love it. It's one of my favourite incense. And I did not know it was eucalyptus, but it is. Anyway, so yes. So this is the fragrance oil for Witch's Curse. And as you can see, it's got a different witch design here, which I don't like. It's too cartoony. And it's all purples and black, which I should like because it's purple, but I don't. I like the plain black. It's got a pattern, like a silver embossed pattern down the side. But anyway, this is the Witch's Curse. And I did have another one, but this is, I like Werewolf Bite because I find, and Werewolf Bite is obviously in this golden brown packet, sort of ochre coloured packet. This isn't an open one. None of these are open ones. I find that a lot of incense, I think, named incense, not original incense, what I call original incense, like Nag Champa and stuff like that, but named incense and incense brands tend to be, I think, much more geared towards women than men. They have a lot more floral, delicate, perfumey sort of scent. And the reason I like Werewolf Bite is it's very much not necessarily a male scent, but more universal. It's a unisex scent. It's more universal. It's not too feminine. It's not too masculine. It's very what's the word? But anyway, it's not particularly geared necessarily just towards a more feminine sort of fragrance. So anyway, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a draw and a giveaway. In that giveaway will be the Witch's Curse, the Werewolf Bite, and these are the fragrance oils. Now, I'm not going to it's not going to be herb heavy, because I know that subscribers come from all over the world, and it's very hard to get certain plant matter over certain borders. So I will include the oils, but that'll probably be it. There will be some stones, I suspect, but there is also this. This is definitely going in there, because I have 2 of these. The reason I have 2 is because I bought this one, and then my daughter bought me one last Yule. She bought me exactly the same one because she knew I'd love it. And it's never been opened. It's still sealed and everything. So I thought, well, I'm not going to give away the one that my daughter gave me. I'm going to keep that. And so this is in the giveaway as well, but only when we reach 1,000. Like I said, there will be other things as well. I'm trying to think, there'll be lots of stuff, but anyway, definitely this, probably some fairy tale cards, maybe some of the Byzantine tarot cards. If there are any Christian witches watching this who like tarot, may I highly recommend the Byzantine tarot. I have shown it once before. It's the Byzantine tarot. So all the pictures are Byzantine, and it's that quite religious iconography style. Lots of blues and golds and such like. But if you are a Christian witch and you happen to like tarot as well, that's the tarot pack for you. I think you'd love it. I will put one of those in as well, because like I said, they are a beautiful tarot set. I just don't do tarot. I have more tarot sets than you can shake a stick at. I just can't get on well with tarot. But anyway, so there'll be the fairy tale fortune cards, the moon set, the Byzantine tarot set, there'll be the oils, a few other things chucked in there. I think, yeah, a few little... Oh, there's mine. Sorry, I just noticed my Power of the Moon is right there. Yeah, so I'm going to put that up out of the way. So that it's not... Oh, sorry, those cannot go up there as well. Yeah. So it would be nice to get to that magic 1,000, really. Sorry, this is still the most uncomfortable chair I think I've ever had. It tilts forward. I thought it was very low, so I was sat in it. The cat was just behind me on here, and poor thing. This is the reason I haven't made the video I was going to make, because I had everything set up already, and the cat threw up over everything. She's not been well. Anyway, so the cat was behind me, and I thought, oh, I need this chair a bit higher. So I went to higher it up, lifted the lid. It's got a little lever underneath the seat, lifted it up, and the chair went bang straight down. Frightened the heck out of the cats and me. Anyway, so that's it. Just a little talk about this. I think it's a weird time. It's almost like, I guess, for some faiths as well, and well, for all of us really, that weird time between Yule or Christmas and the end of Yule and the end of Christmas, or just past the New Year. That really weird in-between time when there's, other than New Year itself, there's nothing really going on. It's a really strange time, and this, I feel, between the Autumnal Equinox and Samhain can feel like a very strange time. Maybe it's that time because we're waiting. It's a expectant sort of time, but I find it makes me very introspective, and I want to just get my head down and get everything sorted. And what I'd really like to do is get a good book, which I have. I ordered lots of books. Sit down and read for a few days, not hours, days. Haven't done it. But the shop does come first. Anyway, so yes, I will try and get the video up that I wanted to get up. There will be another of the Making the Mundane Magical on Monday's video tomorrow. And I know there is, because that's all scheduled to come up already, as well as the following Monday. Then after that, I have not got a clue what I'm doing. It's yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not, I guess, like I said, because of not just the pandemic, but everything that's happened recently with, you know, younger people. Okay, not young. She was in her 40s, but my friend who passed away, it's really strange to have so many friends pass away at such a young age, all for the same reason. All had heart attacks. And it does make you, well, it makes me a bit maudlin and a bit self-absorbed, really. It does. It makes me a bit, you know, worrying about my own mortality because I'm selfish. I think we all need to be a little bit selfish, you know, and perhaps if we worried about ourselves a bit more, we'd look after ourselves a bit more. That's the excuse I'm using. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going on and on. So, hopefully, video soon. Shop stuff, constantly updating at the moment. And let me see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new things in there, and I've got 2, 3, 6 more things to finish up and get in store anyway. I'll link the store below. I do not expect you to go there. I do not expect you to buy anything. It's like I said, the only reason I set up Hedge and Hearth was because I was absolutely fed up. Oh, I was going to say something different then. I was really fed up with every time you put the word pagan or witch or Wiccan in front of something, they want to triple the price of it or more. And it really did bug me. So I thought, if I reproduce the stuff that I have, the herbs I use, the jewellery that I wear, things like that, and sell it at cost, that would make me happy. And unfortunately, I have to put on the charges that Etsy and PayPal put on me for that, and the postal charges have become ridiculous. They used to be really good up until 3 months ago. 3 months ago, sky high. Yeah, 35% raise in postal costs, a third extra again. I was at half as much again. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's really put a crush on my store. You know, which is understandable. I don't expect people. I am looking into folksy. If anyone has any idea what folksy's like, drop me a line. Let me know what they think of folksy, which is, they call it the English or the English equivalent or the UK equivalent to Etsy, something like that. But without the same algorithms that Etsy have in place, which are so annoying. Right, that's it. I waffled and I've waffled and I waffled a bit. So I'm going to go now. And I will see you again soon, hopefully with the video that I originally wanted to do, minus the cat sick. It's been one of those months already. A few days in, and it's like... And I can see it staying that way for... until Samhain. It's definitely going to... But like I said, part of it, I think, is my mindset. I've got to get my mindset out of how everything goes wrong at this time of year, and then perhaps things will go right. Maybe. So there you go. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you for watching, witchy people. I will be back very soon. Bye for now.